There was a player versus player battle that lasted 48 hours in the game Foxhole this weekend, and I wanted to share some of the carnage and what it was all about. What you're looking at is about 5 minutes of carnage. Each one of these is a deceased player body laying on the beach. Here's the setup. Green men completely surrounded on an island, completely cut off on all sides by the blue men. You see this green blob in the middle of the ocean? The green man occupied a base called Silver, and Silver stands would be their rallying cry. This island in the center of this hex would be a thorn in the blue man's side, as they tried to prepare on this island, cross this channel, and invade Silver. Absolutely nobody would expect this island to hold for the next 48 hours. Silver faced one crucial problem, and that was the fact that all of their logistics were cut off. That means no more respawns, no more ammo, nothing. They get no more supply, and they are fighting only with what they have. The only thing Silver had were 4 field hospitals, which were capable of turning dead bodies into new respawns, and it didn't happen on a 1-to-1 ratio. It was pretty rare. So a new religion formed around these hospitals by the player base. There were no medical supplies on the island though, so if you were wounded, you were guaranteed dead. So all wounded soldiers were to be carried in front of the hospitals, dropped on the floor, and submitted to the pile. And the pile chose who was righteous and who was not, who would be worthy of becoming 6 new respawns for the player base. They also had one other perk, the capability to produce sandbags and barbed wire, but only if they are brought fuel. And this led to the creation of the Sand Castle on the beach, and this would change drastically over this battle. The blue man destroyed the Sand Castle multiple times, pushing all of the players back to the original defense line. And this led to one of the thickest firing lines I have ever seen in my entire life of gaming. Look at how many players are up against that wall shooting out into the darkness. And the blue man sent wave after wave after wave. And those waves are actually what kept Silver supplied. The players would go loot the dead bodies of the other players for more ammo. A lot of Logi players made attempts to supply this island by boat, and not a lot were successful, but the few that were celebrated. The charges could only clear the beach for about 5 minutes, and it was just long enough for the boats to drop off the supply trucks. The fighting was so intense, the server itself crashed at one point, and upon reset, everybody did the most heroic charge. Anyways, I have some footage for you, hope you enjoy.
Just don't do it with grenade. Focus fire on the grenade.
No, just stay here. Listen to the guys that just came from
Do not push! Hold the line!
Not push. Do not push.
Clear the fucking way, let him in!
Remember, the pile did
Jezebel, clear the fucking path, clear the path, we got something!
3, 2, 1, get out!